Okay guys, so in this video, we're going to check out the Daily Divine Messages Journal. I created this journal because I love this. If you've been following me or you have followed me for a while or just new, you're going to know that one of the things I love is angel cards. So everybody's morning practices or their practices are all different. And so I wanted to create a journal that it doesn't matter what you're practicing, what cards you like, what it can all be, you can use whatever it is that suits you at that moment. Now I have hundreds of decks of cards, and every month one resonates with me a little more, and so that's the one I use for my Daily Divine Messages journal. I've made this so that you can reuse the journal each month, so you don't have to make a new one. You can if you want, but you don't have to. You can use the same journal each month, so that's really awesome. Another great thing is that you can actually use this as gifts. I love to be able to hand these out for birthdays, for Christmases, to those other fellow angel card lovers. How beautiful of a gift that is. So, you may want to make one or two of them and have that in mind for different gifts. But guys, I want to go through, first, before that, I want to back up a little bit and I want to talk about Sparkle Mail. So the video series is completely free to put these together. Now, if you're like me, I absolutely love to use the exact products shown in the finished product because that's just how my mind works. So even though the video series is free, you will have the option to purchase the products to create the journal through my Stampin' Up! Website. So there's going to be a monthly code and it will all be in the shopping cart under the video series. So, all of the details to create this are provided within that newsletter or on my website, depending on where you're looking. And if you order the products through me, as a thank you, I send you Sparkle Mail because we can all use a little more sparkle. So the journal itself has 16 pages. 16 pages because some months we have 30 days and some days we have 31. So each page is a day. And so if we have 30 days in the month, there's 30 and you leave the last envelope free. Or there's 31 and you fill up all 31. Now on the very last page, it's blank. And so I created this page, and this is your Sparkle Mail as a thank you for ordering through my Stampin' Up! Website. You need to use the monthly code, so make sure you check out that monthly code. And if you haven't, you don't know where it is or can't find it, make sure that you contact me so I can get it to you because you want that code so you can get Sparkle Mail. So the first thing you get is your last page that I create, and I also send you a postcard from Spirit Card, and this is a beautiful message that I pick for you, and I put this kit together, and you can put it as your last page, and there'll be an extra one for that. As well as I have a video that is all about how to pick your card decks, how to clear your card decks, how to connect with your card decks, how to, really kind of some pointers on how to get your readings, your daily messages. So that's a really great bonus as well, so that you can get the most out of your Daily Divine Messages journal. And so if you order the supplies through me with the monthly code, you can get the Sparkle Mail, which will come to you. So I want to dive into the Daily Divine Messages journal. So you do have an option. You can write what it is here. I left mine blank, but once this goes up on my shelf, because I do a lot of these journals, I have journals that I do kind of like brain dumps in, journals that I create in, and then this is kind of my final version of journals. And these are the ones that I keep up on a shelf that I can share specific ideas. And it's almost like they're kind of my imprint of me and what life is about, what my life is about, so that I can look back and see, oh wow, I have come really far, you know, different things. But I love these journals for that, and that's why I make them a little fancier, because I do want to share them. So this is how they look, and each day has an envelope and a card, and I'll show you this. So I take out the card. The reason everything's in an envelope is because when I first started my journey of journaling, I used to be a little nervous that people would find my thoughts, like I felt too vulnerable. So I started doing something called creative journaling, and this is really kind of expanded into what you see here, where I can share my thoughts, but I can put them into envelopes so that, you know, I just felt it was a little more, it was just easier for me to do. So we'll make the card like this, and the card holds the daily divine message. So we'll go through this more in the video of how to pick your card decks. But once you pick your card deck, you put one card per envelope into this card. And the thing I love about this is that, so when I'm done with this, I actually use this card to do my journaling. So I will say, I'll do my thoughts on here. I'll give you some ideas of what I do when we get into the creating the journal, but I do use this card, and then I put it back in here. At the end of the month, when everything is full, I actually just have, you can get the packages of the cards and the envelopes, and I just use a new card, or you could even just make a new card, which we'll go over in another video as well. This way, every day I have this. So at the end of the month, I fill up my envelopes and I put the cards in there, so it's fully loaded at the end of the month for my new month. So I wake up every day, I come in here, I pick this up. These are going to be, you're going to put the number here if that's what you choose. That's why I put the heart on there, is because it would be like the first, so that you'd know what day was there. And then you have one card for each of the days of the month. And that is, again, I said 16 cards because there's going to be 30 to 31 days. So you can absolutely reuse these, because you can take the card out, keep the envelope there, and just replace the card. And another thing I love is that, so you can replace the card, and then when you're done with these cards, you can put them back in your deck and you have the full deck again. And then you can just put it back in here. And I love these are the Divine Feminine cards, and they're the ones I'm using this month for my journal. So guys, that's kind of a quick overview of the journal. I hope that you love it. It's sparkly, it's shiny, it's colorful, it's everything that makes me super happy. And one of the reasons I'm doing the journals is because, you know, it makes me joyful. I want to offer everybody the opportunity, if this gives them joy, to create their own journals and make that a part of their daily practice. So guys, if you want to put your journal together, make sure that you sign up for my newsletter at redesignyournest.com or above540.com, and we will get started. You're going to get the complete video series of how to create this journal. And you will also find the shopping cart there, so that you can order all of the products that you see here on my Stampin' Up! Website. So once you order them, they will come directly to your house. You cannot use a post box. So if you have a P.O. box, maybe you could ask your mother or a friend if you could get it delivered to their house, because you cannot put a P.O. box. Now again, remember that monthly code, because the monthly code, we will, if you use the monthly code when you're ordering, you get the Sparkle Mail, which is your special message from me and the video of the Angel Card 101s. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, make sure you reach out on my social media or email me at clara.above540@gmail.com. Bye for now, guys.